Oh, look where I am. Yep, CTA headquarters. So I had the depressing privilege, but very important, to represent a CTA worker who was fired for having a stomach virus. Yeah, well, they didn't really fire him for the virus, but they fired him because of excessive absenteeism. That's what they call it. So basically what they want us to do is to come to work sick. They want us to come to work sick, and we'll spread it around and get our coworkers sick. That's what they do here. This is what they want. The majority of the people in this building behind me have something called paid sick leave. We don't have it out here, not us people who actually work. And I'm not talking about, there's workers in this building, but I'm specifically talking about the mismanagers in this building. They don't work. What they do is they destroy public transportation in the city of Chicago. They have made the CTA a disgrace because they punish hard-working people. Now, I'll tell you a little bit about this case without mentioning names. And I do this at risk, but I don't mention the names and the locations. But this was a so-called second chance worker. Yeah, one of them, right? The ex-felons, the criminals, they should be happy they have a job. Yeah, well, not all these people are felons, okay? Just so you know. And just because you're a felon doesn't make you a criminal for life. You paid your dues, you did your time, that's it. But in this building, they think it's a reason to exploit you and your labor. So depending on who your managers and coordinators are, you could be getting in trouble and not even know about it. But they're marking up your record left and right. So this worker, he had issues with, the long commute. So there was some tardies. They said, he didn't log off on the computer, which always happens with rookies and maintenance. And then they finally charge him with something, right? And then we look at all these marks. We could have hit him. We could have hit him for this and this and this. I said, he never knew. No one told him that they were putting marks on his record. I said to the manager, and I tell you, I was kind of disappointed because my first encounters with this particular manager, she was very helpful, but she is very hostile. Very hostile. I said to this, I'm still going to call her a manager, but I'm starting to want to call her a mismanager. We're going to call her a manager. So I said to this particular manager, I said, you operate a personal vehicle, right? A car? How do you know what the speed limit is? Oh, I have a speedometer. No, how do you know what the speed limit is? The posted sign, right? So you know you're going too fast, you're going too slow, whatever. Well, in this case, for him, this worker, he's getting marked up. He's getting written up. He doesn't know he's being written up. He doesn't know that he's messing up. People are like, oh, okay, all right, you're going to be a minute late. Okay, fine, whatever. There's no signs. There's no sign telling him, hey, buddy, you're going too fast, you're going too slow. If you keep calling off, you're going to get written up. This is unjust. They're writing them up, terminating these people. Then we get to the point. Well, he should have known. The Second Chance program has a coordinator that goes out, visits the sites, and lets them know what their issues are. They never told him. And this is what they do. They don't tell these people. I know what I'm talking about because I work with them. I listen carefully, I observe, and people tell me what goes on. This place, this building, inside are people who really care about public transportation in the city of Chicago, and they really care about the workers. But it's a minority. The majority of what goes on in this building is the destruction of lives and careers and the perpetuation of poverty, misery in Chicago. We're talking about especially the Black and Latino community. One of the number one culprits of poverty and crime in our communities is people in this building. Not all of them. But it starts from the top down, all the way up. Down. And I know they may say, that boogeyman, he's live streaming in front of this building again. We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him. Call the cops. Call the security. You could call the cops and you call the security all you want. You're not gonna get rid of the truth. You could even kill me, CTA mismanagers. Come on out and send your security. Go on and make sure that that lift finally falls on my head in Midway Shop or wherever I'm working. Go ahead, set me up. Because you know what? The problem's still gonna exist. And it's never gonna get better until we get our paid sick leave. Now, if this brother had paid sick leave, he'd know, well, you've accumulated so much sick leave over so much time, according to Municipal Code 6-130, you're running out. Now he knows. But no, we don't have any kind of paid sick leave. Nothing. Every pay period, the non-union people, managers, accumulate paid sick leave. They just show up to work and earn it. But when I bring this up, for us, do you know what our union vice president, Mark Weems, said? He laughed and he said, Brother Basir wants the CTA to pay people not to come to work. But he will never say that about the CTA mismanagement. Never. Because you know what? The union president loves these people in this building. They love it. In fact, while they're firing you and humiliating you, they will be silent. But not me. And that's why they don't want me in here. That's why our union president doesn't want me in here. And that's why I'm taking a hit for representing a member who got fired in this building. I'm taking a hit. I had to call off sick. Got 3 hours of sleep preparing for this. And our union president won't take me off work. I told her, don't even pay me. Just excuse me from work as per the contract. No, you have to report to work. No, you have to report to work. Like a goddamn CTA mismanager. She wants me to go to work with 3 freaking hours of sleep. Because she can't wait for me to drop a train on my coworker's head or my head while I'm in the shop. They can't wait for me to use the wrong chemical. They can't wait for me to screw up, get myself killed, and get someone else killed. These people are evil, brothers and sisters. Our union presidents have sold us out. Every last one of them. Every single one. And maybe some realize they shouldn't have done it, and they did it, and they have remorse, but they still did it. And that's why I'm running for president. Because you know what? If I don't run for president, I'm going to end up probably killed. So at least I can go ahead and help fight for these poor people. Dear brother Adam Mack, I can't answer your questions. You keep asking me questions about the CTA and the operations. Would you please ask the CTA? Go to transitchicago.com/feedback. Thank you, brother Adam. Now please, don't hijack my post. I appreciate that. I do appreciate you viewing. But right now I'm dealing with something very serious, extremely serious. And that is, our president is working with these people to punish me for standing up for your rights to have paid sick leave. It's the law for you to have paid sick leave. But these people in here, They have paid sick leave. These managers have paid sick leave, but we don't. And they say, if you want paid sick leave, you're going to have to give up the sick book. No, we don't. Do you know what the sick book is, brothers and sisters? Here's what they don't want to. Here's what they don't tell you. They tell you, oh, sick book, sick book, sick book. Sick book is just a confusing word. Okay, that's all sick book is. It means short-term disability. Look at CTA Administrative Procedure 1009 and 1010. 1009 is for us union. 1010 is for the non-union. And what does it say at the top of AP 1010? It says short-term disability, paid sick leave. What does it say for AP 1009 for us? Short-term disability. Short-term disability is not sick days. It is you get jacked up at home, falling off the roof, doing a repair, or whatever, you're in a car accident and it's not work-related. You get a serious illness and need treatment for weeks. You need to be off work with a little bit of pay. That's short-term disability. And they can charge you for it. They can write you up for it. But paid sick leave, as per Municipal Code 6-130, which was signed away and waived by our union presidents. The same ones that march around here protesting. We protest safety, safety. We want safety. If you want safety, why did you sign away our paid sick leave? Why? We're losing our jobs. We're getting fired. We're getting sick. We're spreading disease amongst each other because we don't have the paid sick leave. Now, this waiver is in our contract. Just look. Article 15.13. See it for yourself. I want you to get into that contract, register for my unofficial union steward classes so that you can learn about your contract. Now, if I win president, they will be official union steward classes. And now you'll have a head start. Every month I do these classes. Brother Adam, I have offered to meet you in person a number of times, and you have declined. I cannot, you got to understand, I'm sick right now. Okay? So I'm not going anywhere today. All right? But you're a writer and I'm a worker. And we've discussed that you need to speak up for the writers. You need to be the voice for the writers, Brother Adam. And I'll be the voice for the workers. And together we can get what needs to get done. But I have tried to meet with you and you have refused. And now you want me to go and meet. I cannot do that, brother. I have many co-workers that are constantly in need of assistance. I have a family and I have my own life outside of the CTA. So I'm sorry, brother. I can't do that right now, okay? So please stop posting on my posts. You're hijacking my posts with this stuff and it's not right. It's kind of rude. So I need you, brother, to please, let's follow our plan. And you stay in touch. You check in with me once a week, like we said, and we will communicate and share information, okay? But right now, please stop posting on my posts about things that aren't related to what I'm saying, okay? Thank you. So, brothers and sisters, I'll end with this. I am sacrificing my job. Continuing to sacrifice my job, all my write-ups, here, now, over the past almost 3 years, is doing what? Standing up for you all, okay? And I'm running for president because I now am paying the price like a president should. And you understand that I'm taking this hit on my record because our union president refuses to take me off work, even though I've sent repeated messages. You're gonna have to go. And I tell her, I'm sleep deprived, I'm sick, and yet you want me to go. So you understand, if she does that to me, what do you think she does to the other union reps who might defy her? Gonna be the same thing. What will she do to the members who she doesn't like? It'd be the same thing. I've had coworkers who've slandered me, ratted me out. And when they need help, I respond to their calls and I give them 110% effort. I don't take this job personal. I don't take it any more personal than how it affects me. And I speak up for y'all because I'm speaking up for myself. I want justice for myself. I want paid sick leave. And I want you to have paid sick leave. And I hope if I win president, you will help me. And to help you to organize action to get it. You heard that word? Action. Not secret meetings, not fake contract proposal meetings, not fake CTA protests. Real action. So November 17th, 2026, Local 308 members. Let's tell these people that we're going to take our union back. We're taking Local 308 back from the CTA. We're going to free Local 308 from the people in this building, all of them. And they're going to say, my God, something's going to change. And change is coming, I guarantee you. Whether I live or die, I'm just a voice. I'm just a loud barking dog. And our union president she thinks beating me, letting me take this hit today, letting me get written up for representing a member who they fired for having a stomach virus. Yeah, peace.